Nope. Please. No, please, please, no. Please, please, no. I can't use my wyvern, it's not gonna help. Damn it! Oh, that's... Oh, no! Come on, game, why do you do this to me? Calm down, it's just a game. Welcome back to another episode of ASA Ragnarok, and today we're kicking off, picking up that treasure map that we got in the last episode, and finally making our way into the desert area, which I haven't done yet. Believe it or not, a little bit scared, unsure as to if there are any death worms and stuff floating around as commonly as there were in Scorched Earth, but we're going to find out, and we're going to find out pretty quick because I don't have any stamina, so let's land over here for a second. I'm hoping this treasure map is worth it because it was like 8,000 meters away from my base. Speaking of, I'm going to have to move my base, I reckon. Going up and down for the metal is proving to be too much of a chore, and I think there's some better spots a little higher up, a little safer. I haven't committed too much to the building, so I'm okay with that right now. I figure if I had built any more, then I'd be in a bit of trouble. And we have to start making a greenhouse. So that's going to be something I want to do in the right area versus moving all the water tanks and whatever other daisy chaining I have to do. Now, let's see if this treasure map is anything good. There you are. Thank God. I was going to say, if I forgot that, after all of the running around, I'd really kick myself. Boom. Oh, it's awful. Oh, it's the worst thing ever. See, let this be a lesson. Never do ultramarathons. The distance isn't worth it. Oh, one other thing. This guy. This guy is brand new because my other otter died. And I found out something pretty interesting. This was a decent level. It was like a 135, but it had 2 kids. And turns out I could actually feed the kids, but then they like died right after taming. Kind of a weird thing. Luckily there was the parents as well, so didn't lose out on that. The reason I died is because I had to get a thumbnail. And that's embarrassing, but here we are. I'm going to do a little bit of looking around and see if there's anything cool. On the list to tame today, though, are theories, for sure. And I know they're not really out here, but we need theories because I'm told that they're or at least one of the better dinosaurs to use for the new big dragon boss. So, have to get my hands on a few of those with really good stats because I'm told it's super difficult. I'll catch up with you as soon as I find something a little interesting out here. This is kind of cool. It is arc, so I'm going to assume that there's nothing to this but a cool structure. Nevertheless, we shall investigate. You can kind of fly in this one. This may be like intended for you to just be in a building spot because it's nice and open. It's covered up on the sides. You can put some gates in there, not a problem, so long as there aren't any collision issues, which I think you can sort out with the settings anyway. And believe it or not, there's some water here. Huh. Well, hang on just a second. Yeah, you can drink it and everything. Okay. Might be cool to set up like a temporary spot here, but I mean, who am I kidding? I haven't even built a main spot yet. Baryonyx, yeah, I do need a water dino. I've been doing some research on the artifacts, and there's a lot of them. God, the amounts of artifacts and tributes required. It's phenomenal. Why are you... Huh. You might be necessary. I need something that can traverse the water a little quicker. And I know normally the plan is to go for an ichthy, and I think that's how you say it. And then kind of figure it out from there. Get yourself a bassie. I just never feel safe on the back of a dolphin. Which sounds like something some kind of activist would say. But I don't. I might give it a shot though this time. I saw something else over here that I wanted to have a look at. Yeah, there's this like scorched earth crevice or crevasse, depending on how posh you are. Let's have a look at that. Ooh, thorny dragon. 145, god damn. But does have terrible melee. I mean, the health is phenomenal. 40 health, good god. Let's go in here a little, let's have a look. So some of this is going to be exploring. Really hope that treasure was going to be something special. Turns out no. And next episode, guaranteed we are getting artifacts. I know there's a couple that I'm told are supposed to be relatively easy. And then there's like the crazy labyrinth cave thingamabob. That one's going to wait a little. Because Daddy ain't ready for that one. I mean, this is pretty cool. It looks cool. I don't know how functional it is. You know, I'd have to do a lot more exploring. It's got water a lot closer to the desert than I would have expected, so that's really cool. Lots of middle nodes, as you can see around here. So there's definitely like a utility purpose. What's that shininess? Hang on a second. Yeah, what are you? Oh, crystal. It's got crystal? Goddamn. I sound like the worst estate agent ever. Surprised by its own property, you know? Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay out this side-ish. I'm going to move inland a bit because the way that my base is, I mean, it's all the way over there. So I'm going to try and go around the outskirts of the snow there. Either way really works because it's stuff that I haven't seen. And I'm going to be keeping my eye out for drops, number one. And then theories. Is this salt? I don't know what you use salt for outside of preserving salt stuff. Yeah, it is. Okay, it's good to know that it's there. Just keeping a little mental marker where all these things are because I tend to forget. And one thing that I do need to start doing is keeping hold of resources like sap. Ooh, ring drop on a red one. Let's go, make up for that stupid, awful treasure. I don't really need any of that. Yeah, going to be keeping a lot of other additional resources, things like, you know, mind wipes, health brews, whatever I can get from those. Can you land, please? Can you land? Oh my god, what are you doing? Jesus Christ. Idiots. Anyway, okay. So that's going to be the plan. Catch up with you in a little. Let me get this theory going. Can you do... There you go. Now that's much better. Hang on, silk. Oh, he's stuck. Hang on, I can... Oh, no, he's not. Kinda is. I keep saying I'll catch up with you, and then I keep finding other things to do. That's okay, though. I'm not trying to tame this. I just want the silk from it. Okay, cool. I'll get that, and I promise next time you see me, there'll be a theory in my sights, or that nice red drop, depending on what's better. Eh, 60. Don't care for it, but good to see they are spawning. Oh, no? Just land. No, land. Jesus Christ. It's not good. It's not good. Yep, this is bad. This is very bad. Okay. Have an idea. Got this guy. Let's get him out. Just in time. Put everything on. Okay. Not dying of the cold anymore. Damn, dude. That was not what I wanted. Can you land? What is going on with this guy? There. These griffins are busted. Something's going on with them. They will not land. Okay. It's a little too much excitement for my liking. Let's pull all that in. Oh, excuse me. And let's have a look at this drop. Finally. Goodness me. I should pick this up, this egg, and get out of here because I want something else to spawn, but I probably need to kill the 60 and the 15 and everything else first. Oh, it's in the mesh. Guys, wild drop. I mean, how many times are we going to do this? This game, dude. This game. Oh. Damn, I wish I could get that right every time. I'm heading home just for a second because I had to do a bit of research. Can't find theories anywhere. I believe they spawn by the blue obelisk and that bridge that's over there. So what I want to do is make sure I have enough berries on me because that's always the mission, is collecting that by hand. So if I have a few on me, make my life a lot easier. I'm still in the market for a much better griffin to mate with mine, because you can mate them now. I think you can. Unless I made that up, and that would be an enormous waste of time, but I think you can, and I just haven't seen a good one. I've killed a few, like, level 20, 25, that kind of thing, but I'm looking for something with not only a high level, but much better stats, because my guy, really lucky to get him so soon in the playthrough, but the stamina is awful, and that might just be me distributing points badly, but who knows. I'm gonna stick with you here a little and just have a look around. Fog makes it kind of difficult, but we'll deal. Let's get a bit lower to the ground here. You are a parasaur. Trying to see. Is that the bridge they're talking about? There's like a couple different bridges slash broken areas here, so could be either of them. I think what I'm going to do is just land here a little bit closer to the obelisk. Well, it's going to probably force me to. There you go. We made it. Finally, for once, we actually made it. And then we're going to head this way. I remember when I first played Ragnarok in ASC, I remember there being a theory like out this way, and I think it was the very first theory that I ever tamed, and I was so excited. Didn't realize how the torpor was going to drop so quickly, but very excited nonetheless. Let's do that. Let's do that now. Now, if they've got a child, I'll take it, but that's not what I'm looking for. I want the bonus stats rolling in on the tame. That would be ideal. But I have noticed, just in general, a lot of areas that I haven't been to haven't kind of loaded in all the dinos yet. So it may be the case that I fly around and only find something later, or that I have to do a dino wipe, which I don't want to do. Okay, I'm almost certain this is the bridge. But, or at least one of the main ones, but I haven't seen anything yet. We'll keep looking. 140. I will say the levels on Ragnarok are pretty insane. Haven't had a hard time finding high levels of anything, except for like griffins. That's been kind of a disaster. But I'm okay with that. I think there should be a bit of a challenge to it. Okay, I give up. The theory thing, I don't know, man. Listen, I don't want to put on Dino Finder. I'm not gonna. But I took the fog off and I flew around, like, quite literally all of the areas that it says to look. The blue obelisk, the bridge, the plateau area, not a single one. It's kind of insane. Haven't seen a single theory this entire recording. And it's been a long one. An absolutely long one. So, we're not going to let that get us down. Okay? Even though I'm infuriated inside. And I want to break everything. But I've decided one other thing I do need, which is probably long overdue, is a much better berry collector. So over here, there's a ton of Brontos. And I think I actually have a saddle for one, or a blueprint for a saddle. So that is what we're going to set our eyes on. The only issue is up here, quite difficult to get because there's a lot of sharp teeth. So let's see if we can find one that's on its own and, 100 plus be a good win for me. Let's have a look. Oh, there you go. 100. 55. Don't want a Diplo. Want a Bronto. You are a 150. Well, that answers the question, huh? Now, the only thing is... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, gotta get rid of these guys. Helping, leave me. Nice. Okay, so yeah, they're all, I mean, that's a 145. What is your stats? Not that it really matters. 33, yeah, definitely gonna go for the 150. Need to land. Watch us find a theory now, obviously. Don't quite know how to play this one because there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. If I could lure it down to my base, that would be kind of ideal. Headshots are not going to happen. Not really. Kind of, you stand still like that. That's an alpha raptor. Gotta take care of that first. Ah, come on. No, no, no. Dude, no, no. This is awful. Nope. Nope. Please. No, please, please, no. Please, please, no. This is the worst. I can't use my wyvern, it's not gonna help. Damn it! Oh, that's... Oh, no! Come on, game, why do you do this to me? Ah... Hang on. He's not actually getting him. And I'm not too fussed. Oh no, he's getting him. Yeah, he is getting him. Okay. We're gonna kill them both. We're gonna get another one. 135's over there. I knew this was gonna happen. Oh, for God's sakes, man. Okay, well, let's see what he had. We may as well. What? What's happening? Oh, my otter is eating him. Okay, dude, chill. Relax. It's not the time for a snack. What did he give me? Anything? No, of course not. Useless Let's put this in and see what happens. Look, to be honest, I'm not too fussed about the level. Oh, say that and look at it. Look at it. It's okay. It's going to do. I'm not going to knock another one out. That's crazy. We'll leave him. He's got loads of berries on him. Seems to be eating fairly quickly, which is good. I'll come back up here, make sure the coast is clear, and see what else I can find. Interesting this, because I did see a dire bear earlier, and I thought I should get that, because aren't there honey pots here? Honey pots, God, what am I, Winnie the Pooh? Jesus. Aren't there bees? I'm sure I saw a bee in episode 1 kind of hanging around. Might need to look into that. 20. Blech. Just talking about how many good levels on the map, and now kind of suffering. But it seems to be just with griffins, so I'm okay with that. Let me try and get rid of this one quickly. Come on, come around. There you go. Patience does it. Yeah, this has been a bit of a frustrating one. Cool that I got to see new areas. That's always fun, but tough when you can't find even one. I don't know what's worse, not finding one of the dinos that you're looking for, or not finding, or finding loads and then they're all terrible levels. I think that might be worse. Not sure. But Ark is, it's that game. And like I said, I'm not going to be using Dino Finder and stuff like that. Not unless it gets to a point where it's quite obviously a glitch in the game, in which case then I will. But I want to do this the right way. Find everything that I need. Be patient. And I think when I'm going for artifacts and stuff and heading to different locations, it might be the case that I end up finding what I'm looking for by accident. So it's about having all the stuff on me at all times to make sure that I don't run away to go collect a trap and come back to find it dead, which is also a thing that happens to me. Keep getting excited, but then I realize it's just like Carnos and Terrorbirds, which look like if you took a theory and squeezed it into a tiny ball. That's fun. Okay, he's still doing okay. I mean, the taming effectiveness is god-awful, but he's about halfway there. I'll get the kid if it's around after. There's no point in wasting the child. But it's a bizarre thing to say. What are you guys? Galley. Oh, got excited for a second. Let's do one more little look around here. Because this is the one area I haven't checked. Purely because it's not at all on the list of places that these are supposed to be spawning. But you never know with this game. Let's fly around here just a little bit. Just a little bit. And let's see. Do you love the griffin? Do you want to find one with better stamina? That would be stam, weight, and health. I don't need it to fight anything. I have guns. I have a wyvern. I'm all set. I do like how dense it is. That's like a nice challenge. The fog gets a bit much, I'll be honest. That's, if it was once in a while and you kind of just had to deal with it, sure, it's all the time. But I have noticed the map doesn't go red every 5 seconds anymore, so I don't know if that's been an update fix. Still haven't seen anything erupting. But to be fair, I haven't really head over when it's been red. I've been stuck in the middle of something else. So we'll take a look up here. That's an RG. I have enough of those. I have lots of good ones. I need to get my breeding lines going, but I'm a bit scared to do that when I don't even have the lovely voice crack there. When I don't even have my base finally set up in the location that I want it. It becomes a bit more of a hassle. Let me land here. One more little loop around while I chat to you, and then we'll probably end it there. Again, I'll find something off camera and I'll tame it up. I'll try and hit record where I can. And otherwise, you might just come back to me with a brand new dino. Okay, the drought continues. Not a single theory this entire playthrough. And I have been recording for a couple hours now, flying around non-stop. So sometimes it happens. It can get a little frustrating when you're trying to make progress, but I'm in this for the long haul. I'm enjoying the playthrough thoroughly, and I cannot wait to start getting the artifacts and moving a little bit closer to fighting the boss. Let me know what you think of the theory plan for the boss. I've heard that's probably the best move because they're not carnivores, so they don't take as much damage, but they also don't fly. Should I take in a mix of wyverns and rexes and theories? I'm kind of open to it all at the moment, but I'm very grateful for all your support. It does mean the world. Can't zoom in anymore. Why? Interesting. Either way, we'll just go with that. Appreciate you guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.